Now recording.
It's always you people in the now record. It's such a novel thing that the fucking stupid little robot says now recording. That everybody's got to repeat it all the time. It's
No other
so
robot
funny.
says this.
What'd you
Yours
say?
is the only one.
Yeah, I mean
It
this
has
is
a
the
little
only robot.
jingle. It has a little jingle it does.
He goes do do do, and it goes now recording.
Yeah, it's adorable.
It is fun to do. I you see I just did it, and I'm like, yeah, it is fun to do. You're right.
Yeah, I see why Mo does it every episode of
He
the
does do it
Mocast.
literally. It is the first words of every mocast, except for the half the time when it cuts
Listen,
out.
it's like a quirky thing your network does. You should like embrace it.
For some reason, Mo's like little catchphrases, he tends to say them quietly, and then when I do like the silence cutting and the noise cancellation and shit, it gets like half cut. Like now recording will turn into like recording, and half the time one or two a skiddly diddly do will end halfway through. I can't tell you how many mocasts have started with like a one, a two, a skiddly diddly, because the do just cuts out because Mo gets too quiet during the do, and the editing fucking erases it.
Oh, God, that's fucking aggravating.
You gotta say it louder. You gotta say it with vigor.
Shut the fuck up with your vigor bullshit. Oh, you guys say it with the vigor. Yeah, that's great.
You gotta give it some energy, some power, Mo.
I'm giving it energy and power. It's just that, I don't care. I just
Great.
don't care.
I'm glad to hear you don't care about our show that we do. Everybody
No,
go listen to the
I do.
Mocast where Mo doesn't care that it happens.
Cool. I'm glad that, we're in agreement then.
What is an
All right.
agreement?
What is
Nobody's ever
agreement? What
agreed
is
on anything. That's never
Fuck the
happened
show. I
before.
hate you people.
That's why we're here.
We're all here to make Warficus hate himself. That's our primary.
Oh no
objective.
I love myself. I just hate you people.
Okay,
And
You
that is
people,
the royal.
you fucking racist.
That is the royal.
What do you mean you people?
What do you mean, you people? What do you mean, you people?
All right, it's time. This is getting silly. It's time for me to do the thing. Welcome to the Issue Crew. It's the show where we all have issues, both with our lives and with each other. Do you notice the vigor in this intro? Mo Diggity. I am your host, Riley, joined with a wacky cast of characters as
You're
usual.
a fucking whore.
Moside Gaming, as you
Your
just
mother should have
heard.
swallowed.
Moside Gaming.
Fuck you, Riley.
Yeah. What do you want?
I want you to say hi to the fucking audience when I introduce you.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm playing World of Warcraft while we're doing this.
Great,
so,
fucking wonderful. Kang is here.
Hey.
Warficus is
Yo,
back
what
on the
up?
show.
I never left.
We really
I mean,
need
you
Crow
didn't
Royalty
actually
back.
leave, but you just aren't on for a while. Me and Crow Royalty hate each other now. Don't you get the memo?
I was on like 2 episodes ago.
You're right. I'm kidding around. I don't hate Crow, by the way. Crow might hate me, but I don't hate Crow. And also joining us, very special guest returning to the program in place of her husband who has abandoned us. Pretty Officer Pink Lemonade is here.
I ain't got much, but I'll come up with something.
All right. We're here, and we've got all sorts of issues. And that's the premise of the show, folks. And speaking of issues, we got to talk about the issues from last week and who won the show. And here's fucking not answering his phone ass Gingy sliding in fucking right after we're done with the intro.
Fuck you. I don't feel good. Leave me alone.
Hey, GG.
You could have just not come. You didn't answer my phone. I didn't press it. If you're sick.
Better late than never.
Yeah, I thought I'd make late entrance.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right, buddy.
okay.
You sound like hammered
You
dog
should have
shit right
come
now.
even later. You should have come at the last moment so Riley would cope.
Wait right for like the moment in between when I get rid of Craig and get rid of Giark. And like
Yeah.
just do Giark, like come in and
Didn't
say
we have
something
someone come
stupid.
in at that time? I think it was like Blackbread once.
I don't know. Maybe that happened. I had the votes pulled up and now they're just not here. So let me
It
get
was
them
me. I
again.
fucked everything up coming in the way that I did.
Yeah, you see, you stole my votes.
POV 2020 election.
Yeah, this is election fraud.
Vote for Gingy 2029.
Fraud.
That's not even an election year, Gingy.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. Vote for me
Anyway.
2029 to be the new host of fucking Issue Crew.
No. I mean, the podcast you're a host of barely ever happens, so bad track record. We were supposed to record that last night, and then just nobody was there. Nothing happened. I was watching the chat, waiting for somebody to hop in. It didn't happen, so I went to bed.
Nothing ever happens.
I went to bed and I forgot to take the trash out, so I blame that on Gingy somehow in an abstract way.
Yeah, y'all fuckers always blame me. That's fine.
It's Gingy's
You know what?
fault.
I
I
feel
forgot
like
to pick the trash
no,
out.
no. We need more Gingy love in the chat. All right.
We all love Gingy. I've been spending years loving Gingy when he won't love himself. Okay, we have to teach Gingy to love himself. That's when he will truly reach
Yeah,
salvation.
that is one of the worst ways to waste your time.
Aww, that's so sad, Gingy. We need to send Gingy on some sort of like spirit quest or something to find himself.
How can one hold on? How can one go on a spirit quest if one does not have a soul?
You can borrow somebody else's spirits. Gingers are good at that.
I mean, you're still a freckle on my ass cheek there, Riley, but I don't see your point.
Yeah, I know. My soul is yours. But folks, we got a vote last week, so we got a winner. If you recall, the issues were the new Bam Margera graphics guys and the lack of 40-hour paychecks. And the winner, with the one and only vote on the night, is the lack of 40-hour paychecks. Most side game takes it.
Good shit.
I like that. I like that. We'll start off strong with a good win.
There you go. I think this is the first time you've been on 2 weeks in a row in a long time, and you got a nice
Bruh.
victory to spice it up. It's a great time.
Congratulations, Mo.
All right, Gingy. Although Gingy, I can hear like the not feeling good in your voice. I have a feeling you're not gonna make it through this whole show. So I'm gonna go ahead and bring it to you first, just so you can get all the talking you have to do out of the way. Gingy, what is your issue today?
Blisters are my issues.
Blisters. Okay.
Blisters. Blisters. So a little bit of context here. If you guys have noticed why I have not been here, this is what, 2 weeks, Riley?
Yeah, I think 2 weeks, maybe 3, probably 2.
2 years.
I went out to LA with my child to go play for the in-person event for Go Tour Unova and Pokemon Go. So we, the actual like play site was the Rose Bowl Stadium and the accompanying golf course that's there. Our ticketed day for that event was Saturday. We got there before the event started, did not stop until the event was done for the day. We walked a hairline over 45,000 steps.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's a lot. Nice.
Let me in miles. 45,000 steps is roughly 27 miles. Just under 28.
Damn, dude, that's fucking awesome.
And as a result of that, I have 2 gigantic ass blisters. One is right at the base of my toes. on
Ugh.
my right foot, and then the other
Oh.
one is on the back of my left heel.
That sucks.
It's my issue for the day. It's just blisters in fucking general, but
Bro, back of the
particularly
heel blisters, they're
back of the
real
heel.
and they suck. I've had those. I feel you. I'm so sorry. Back of the heel blisters are because because you got to wear shoes when you go out into the world, and when you walk, the shoes rub against the back of your heel, and it sucks. You got a blister on the back of your heel. That's fucking a nightmare.
Bro, I've never had a blister ever in my life. I don't
They
know what you're
fucking
You've
talking
never
about.
had even
suck.
one blister ever in history.
There's no such
Warpicus.
thing.
This is Warpicus's conspiracy this week is blisters are fake.
Or
This
you know,
never happened
you
before.
touch something hot, right? So you burn your fucking hand, and then boom, you got fucking blisters on your hands, and that shit hurts. That, and particularly with the one blister on my right foot. So you guys know roughly what I do for work, right? I work in security,
I know that.
and I had to wear boots, right? You gotta love the fucking feeling, not only when your foot is on fire because you have a painful blister, but when you're walking and you can feel it burst.
Oh. Then
Yeah.
and then your fucking like whatever just fills up with all that shit. Just
Yeah, it was not fun.
Yeah,
So
no,
maybe that
not a
Dr.
good
Scholl's fucking shoe insert motherfucker is on the right track.
Who the fuck? What is that?
It's one of the brand of fucking shoe inserts that you can put for like soft crap in your shoes so you don't get fucking blisters.
I didn't know they made such a thing. The only shoe insert I know about is like the thing you can put in there to make it not smell bad. I didn't know there was softness inserts.
Yeah.
It's also moleskin. It's like a fluffy patch that you put in your problem areas. Prevent it from rubbing.
Can't control
So
your
it's
mic
just
arm.
when you get that shit,
yeah, I was just
It
making a
fucking-
small adjustment.
it fucking hurts.
Whenever you adjust your mic arm even a little bit, it sounds like somebody like slowly opening a door in a horror movie. It's like.
Wow, you've seen horror movies, Riley?
I know you think
Yeah,
they'd
it's his
scare me
life.
so
Whenever
much, I
he
couldn't
looks
handle
in the
them.
mirror, it's a jump scare right there.
I mean, if they're actually like scary horror movies, they freak me the fuck out. When I'm watching horror movies, I'm watching like fucking stupid '90s slasher movies,
Bruh.
fucking Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm Street.
You
Nightmare
know,
on Elm Street in a way is almost the scariest horror movie, only because if you have a nightmare about it, who's to say that's not actually happening and that's not actually Freddy Krueger?
Have you ever seen it scared the shit out of me as a kid. It's called Darkness Falls.
No.
It's about the fucking Tooth Fairy.
so
What?
I have
It's
a
a Tooth Fairy horror movie?
I think I have a weird take on horror movies. I
Okay.
do not like them, not because like they particularly upset me, but because I have, been so inundated with media over my life. Like there's nothing terrifying about a horror movie to me. Like even the most serious ones are just cheesy schlock at this point.
I just find
Yeah.
it funny.
But to answer
Yeah.
your question, Riley, yes, the Tooth Fairy. Pulling this synopsis from IMDb, a vengeful spirit has taken the form of the Tooth Fairy to exact vengeance on the town that lynched her 150 years earlier. Her only opposition is the only child now grown up who has survived her before. Bum, bum, bum. And that movie scared the shit out of me as a kid. Never got around to watching Velocipaster either, Riley. What the fuck?
We do have to reschedule that Velocipaster thing. I forgot. There's a lot of movie reviews that haven't been moving and shaking lately. I gotta get better at getting those together.
Yeah, look, why can't we do like a live Discord watch party, Riley?
I mean, I guess we could, but like, I don't know.
But yeah, blisters, they fucking suck.
Yeah, blisters are gay. I understand.
And then it feels awkward when the skin around the pop blister dries up and
I
shit.
have like a fundamental memory. I was like
Oh,
going on some
blisters?
yeah. I was like going on some fucking like day trip. Uh, I don't even remember. I think it was like to some like water park, right?
Mhm.
But my family didn't fucking like pack me extra socks. So I'm wearing my shoes without fucking socks, and I got the worst blisters of my life while I'm still having to wear these shoes.
Ooh,
Gross.
sounds
Man,
painful.
I wore this was I had a whole shoe situation when I went to Massachusetts last year or maybe the year before, sometime somewhat recently, but not super recently. I went to Massachusetts for my grandmother's burial because that's like where my whole family lives, except for me and my mother, and that's it. So we went up to Massachusetts, and the day that we flew up there, I put on these new shoes that I had only ever worn for like 5 seconds one time. And I was just like saving them in my closet for, I guess, when my current pair crapped out or when I needed like a nicer pair. And it seemed like they fit when I tried them on. But like when you try shoes on, you're not like spending like 10 minutes in them. You're spending like a couple seconds in it. Like, okay, these feel fine. I can walk around. Like everything's good. Turns out they were too tight actually. And uh, I went to the airport and they were all like rubbing up and forming blisters while you're at the airport. And I had to kind of keep my mouth shut about it because my mother had bought the sneakers and they had already like left the return window because I didn't use them for 6 months. So I was like,
Ouch.
I can't complain about this. So I'm walking around fucking blister ass shoes. Then I'm on the plane and obviously I'm fat, so I'm like shoved into my plane seat. I could fit in the plane seat, but just barely. I have to like crunch myself in. So so my feet are like to the side and like crunched up in a weird way with the too tight shoes and the blisters. It was a bad experience. It was a terrible experience. And then I finally admitted what was going on in the car with my mother and my aunt. And then my aunt bought me new shoes. It was awesome. Shout out to my aunt for buying me new
Bruh.
shoes.
Dude, just wear the shoes the whole time.
I would have not had skin on my feet anymore by
See
the
that
end of the
that's
trip.
that's where that's why that's a fundamental memory for me because I took the shoes off and the shoe was full of blood.
Oh God. That's a horrifying image to imagine.
It's okay. I did stupider things as a kid.
Like what?
I don't
Yeah, we
even
don't
know.
need to talk about the stupid shit we've all done as
What,
kids.
let's hear the Warficus origin story.
I don't even know. I don't know where to start.
It all started when I was born.
It all
Remember,
started when my mommy loved my daddy.
Very, very much.
I
It
remember I
all
used to
started
really
when my
fucking.
parents wrestled.
I remember I used to really fucking piss off a teacher I hated because, like, I guess he was ex-military or something, and every time he'd tell me to do something, I'd fucking salute him.
My daddy sneezed into my mommy, and then I came around.
My mother and my father aggressively held hands, and that's how I came to be.
They had
But
unprotected
wait, that's a
handholding.
lie because my mommy told me the stork delivered.
Well, the aggressive holding of the hand delivers the signal to the stork that it all comes.
Oh,
It all
so it's
ties
like a
together.
beacon.
Yeah, exactly.
Of love.
A beacon
A
of
beacon
love.
for a crumbling marriage.
And of sausage.
Ayo.
I love how you assume the marriage is crumbling immediately.
Well, they always are. It's just a matter of
Anybody
time.
here have like happily married parents who stayed together forever?
Yeah,
Nope.
mine have so far.
That's good. That's good.
Yep.
Sometimes I
Good,
think my
good.
mom is going to kill my dad, and sometimes my dad to my mom. But they're together.
Okay, good, good.
Like,
My mom and
it's
dad
fucking-
have been together for 3 decades now.
Wow, congratulations.
Like, the
My
marriage.
parents have been together for like 20 years, but I'm pretty sure they're both cheating on each other and fine with it.
Oh,
You know you have a good marriage when, like, you wake up in the morning and all you hear is "Fuck you, Mike!" Man, shut up, bitch! And you know they're just yelling at each other. So it's just so great. Like, yeah, or like, God, there's one time where my mom decided that she was going to open up a little antique shop, right? And we went to this spot to go get this little glass display. And my mom and my dad insisted on like we lifted it up in the truck, but my mom and my dad were just arguing with each other all fucking morning. So both of them decided that they didn't need. My mom said, "We don't have to secure it. It's fucking fine, Mike. Let's just fucking go home already." We're like, "All right, what fucking ever. I don't care." And so we're driving. We're like a block away from our house. We can see the house, and we see the fucking display tip over and shatter. Right, all of the fucking a billion pieces. And the thing is, the first thing I think, since I'm a wrestling fan, I hear the glass break. I go dun 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 dun, dun, and my fucking dad gets out of the. My dad gets out of his truck, goes, "Well, Rodney, there's another one of your $50 fucking ideas." And then,
Mike with the steel chair.
oh yeah, big time. Yeah, that was that's just fucking hysterical. I'm going to go check on my laundry real quick. I'll be right back.
What is
Oh my god,
laundry?
that was fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
do you mind if I not smell like an open butthole at work?
Why,
Is that
why
a
are you
problem?
doing laundry like all the time though? It seems like
I'm
anytime
not
I
doing
talk to you,
laundry
you're
all
doing
the time.
laundry.
I think the last time I
I've got
just
all this
told you.
laundry here.
Well, no, Riley, I do laundry. I do a week's worth of laundry once a week. I opted to sleep in and not do laundry yesterday, even though I had the opportunity to do so. I just fucking didn't. So I'm doing laundry now, so I don't smell like an open butthole full of farts and stank.
Okay,
Is that okay?
Bruh.
that's
No.
acceptable.
Okay. All
No,
right.
you're
I'm gonna go
banned.
check my fucking laundry now if I can get no backsass for it. All right. All right, bitch.
This is Riley we're talking about, so
I know. He's going to talk massive amounts of shit as soon as I walk by. All right, I'll be right back.
Man, that fucking Mo guy, huh? What a piece of shit.
same piece of shit that tried to help you out with your computer.
Okay.
Bruh, fuck Mo.
Yeah, fuck Mo. All my homies hate Mo. All right, we got more issues to do today, folks. Kang, what you got for us?
Competitive Call of Duty right now.
Competitive Call of Duty. Great. Tell us about this shitty game that you waste your time playing.
Fuck you.
Tell us all
Anyway,
about the sweaty tryhards. Oh wait, are you gonna talk that season 3 was fucking delayed?
no, I'm honestly happy it was delayed.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I just want my next fucking goddamn zombies map.
So I play competitive COD. I fucking love it. There's like a lot right I could say about it, but there's just so much wrong they have done with the mode. It drives me fucking insane. The fact that we have a lack of choices for assault rifles and SMGs. We only have like 2 assault rifles and 4 SMGs, and the fact that we don't even have a good fucking secondary. We had that shitty rinky-dink little fucking whatever the hell that pistol is as our secondary. It's like, what the fuck is even going on? It's like, we were perfectly fine having the amount of assault rifles we had in the fucking Cypher and whatever else they brought in. The KSV, the PPSH, and whatever else they had shouldn't have gone. They should have fucking kept it, but of course, when did the fans ever get what they want, right? When did the pros ever get what they want? Instead, they basically make the most fucking pointless changes that honestly do nothing but make the fucking mode worse.
So this sounds like every competitive game ever made ever?
Well,
Yeah.
no, not every comp game is bad, but the fact that we're basically fucking barely any usable primaries and secondaries is just driving like me fucking nuts.
So what you're saying is there is a like one loadout meta. The devs are not listening to the players. It keeps getting worse. Yeah, that's every comp game ever.
Well, I mean, with fucking like, if you're playing shit like Quake, Doom, and shit like that competitively, they at least give you options. I mean,
When was the last time like anyone under the age of 60 played Quake competitively?
Toxic, Rafa, Fatality.
I've never even heard of it.
This is
Competitive Quake was once one of the most dominant fucking sources for like complete esports
yes.
mayhem.
You know, they call these boomer shooters now, right?
Worf.
Man, Call of Duty really is boomer shit, huh?
Yeah,
Nobody
it kinda
fucking
is.
knows. It really is. I don't hear fucking young people talk about Call of Duty anymore. It's all about fucking Overwatch
Or
and
Fortnite.
fucking Fortnite. Yeah,
Marvel Rivals.
Marvel Rivals.
Dude, Marvel Rivals is kind of good though.
Marvel Rivals does seem pretty cool.
Good luck finding a team that is even capable of breathing. Also,
Good
it's
luck
starting
finding
to
a
get
good comp game these days.
it's starting to have the problem every competitive game has these days, where there's a lot of hackers moving in on it. Which did you guys know that actually can I make this my issue? I have an issue.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you done,
Hacking.
Kang?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, hacking.
in video games. It's
Hacking
getting
in
bad.
video games.
Yeah, it's out of control, man.
Okay,
And
so have
the
you
tech,
guys heard of something called direct memory insertion?
sounds
No.
familiar.
So basically, you can get this device, and it just hooks right up to your computer's RAM, right? And what it lets you do is hook up another computer to the device and modify game memory directly from the hardware. Meaning that almost every known method of cheat detection does not work because there is no software modification at all. It is being modified on a hardware level.
Sounds like a Cronus Zen in a way.
What's really funny is a lot of people think Linux is the system to cheat on. But Windows is fast becoming a better system to cheat on because kernel access is a lot easier to like fuck with than just like how a Linux architecture is.
Well, if you have a complete understanding of Linux, it's easier to fuck with Linux versus Windows.
It's hackers are going crazy.
What are they up to? What are they doing?
Have you guys ever played Rust?
No, but I've heard
Haven't
of
played
it.
it, but I've heard about it.
Okay. Did you know you can make money hacking in Rust? Like serious money.
Yeah.
How much money? I might have to
There
start.
there are people who make like tens of thousands of dollars a day. I'm not joking.
What do they do?
Why isn't everybody hacking Rust?
Well, because you need a very sophisticated network. So what these guys will do is you'll have like a big Rust server, right? There's like 500 people in there. And then let's say like there's a big clan, maybe 30 people. And what they'll do is they will pay a hacker because they'll have like basically a mobile game whale running the clan. And they will pay a hacker or a group of hackers to effectively hacker farm for them, where they just run around headshotting people. And then they use a sophisticated network of dummy accounts and proxies to make these farm bases and then transfer them to the clan.
Shit.
What's really funny is it's really hard to track this because a lot of times what these clans will do is they will make it look like they were raiding the hacker base after they got banned.
Oh, so they were doing the good job.
Yeah, so they look like they're the good guys.
Yeah, that seems about right for Rust.
And the amount of money they're making. Some people who have done this have quoted tens of thousands of dollars.
Dude, we're doing the wrong fucking thing for work, man. We really are.
Yeah, we all need to learn how to hack Rust.
Well,
I
just
mean,
hacking and stuff in general, man. We need to make different money.
You see, most influencers who have podcasts scam their audience with crypto coins. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start the Issue Crew Rust server, and we're gonna scam our audience by hacking Rust.
it should be noted that these like clans that have like these rich guys paying for all this, they're fairly rare, and they usually already have a guy for this.
Yeah, but who says we can't start from the ground up? No.
Yeah, Warfakits, that's quitter talk, honestly.
I mean, I guess.
You just don't have the necessary vision.
Start from the ground up, get people to like fucking partner with.
They also usually have proprietary software. Like, there's development that goes into this. But, you know, it's so weird. Like, when you play a game that's like lasts a month maximum, most of these Rust servers, and people are spending this kind of money to have cheater loot. I don't know.
They're willing to spend money on anything these days.
I just the things that people will pay for in gaming, it's getting absurd.
It is, and it isn't going to get any better.
Anyways, that's my issue. Hacking in video games, it's getting out of control. Did you know that most competitive games, you will run into hackers and not even be able to tell they're hacking?
Some of them will blatantly do it, while others will hide it.
Well, stealth cheating has gotten to the point with that direct memory insertion where you can have hacks that look like legitimate aiming.
Yeah, honestly, what that does is every player who's just bad at Call of Duty and gets murdered is just like, bro, that guy's obviously hacking, bro.
Well, right.
Come
and
on.
That's the worst part of all this is because there's no way to tell. The entirety of like competitive gaming is just completely compromised because you know you can just say anyone's hacking and you're probably right, but you're probably wrong too.
Listen, man, one time I was a kid and I was playing GTA Online and I happened upon a money drop. That shit was awesome. Hacking's great.
Dude, that shit
Vote
is
it
so
down.
cog.
We don't have that
Goated.
mechanic here, but don't vote for it.
Dude, hacking in Overwatch used to be so fucking bad, where the only way that you can possibly advance during competitive matches is to hope to God you get paired with another hacker that knows what they're doing, so you can win the fucking match. It's so fucking awful.
I want to see a game where like they build like a bare bones like kind of COD clone. They set up an online server and they're like, "All right, guys, we're not going to punish hacking at all." Like the point of the game is to hack better than everybody else.
Yeah, hilariously, they
Like
are making a
the
game
video
like that.
game edition of Cheaters Monopoly.
Yes.
Yep.
This is my vision. We got to make it happen. Anything else about hacking in video games, Worf?
No, that's it. It's gotten out of control. There's no way to prove it. There's no way to disprove it. There's no like legitimacy to any achievement in gaming anymore. And the people who really hack in games, generally they can just throw money at it. So there's no banning them.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, it's like there's no real legitimacy to gaming. Like, has there ever been legitimacy to gaming now?
There used to be.
Solo gaming.
Gaming
Don't be
used to be legit, man.
I just think we just need another gaming crash. That is all we need.
We're in
Yeah,
one.
God.
What do you think is happening to gaming right now?
Gaming isn't crashing. Come on.
What do you
It's
mean?
not doing
Ubisoft
really
is
well.
about to shutter.
No, it's actually, Riley. It's not doing really well with the downside of all these mega studios and mega corps buying up all these big studios, like Microsoft with Bethesda, for instance, or Microsoft with Activision, uh, it's allowing these studios, like this is the big problem with Avowed and Obsidian Studios. Right now, the Obsidian Studios' personal mission statement is to essentially not take a whole lot of huge chances and pump out an average game instead of a great game. Assume that the game will be a mild success and not a huge one. And honestly, it's this mentality that's gotten a lot of these studios shuttered and straight up greed because for no reason or another, Hi-Fi Rush, the studio that made Hi-Fi Rush, it was a really really successful game, but the studio, I think Microsoft decided to shutter them down anyway. Because they're losing billions of dollars on these acquisitions of other these studio acquisitions, and they're constantly pumping out mediocre video games, like with Avowed. Avowed's not really a great game at all, and it's got a ton of problems. It's an okay game, but it doesn't
So,
seem like it's not very good.
so you know what's
So
really funny is the original video game crash happened for almost the exact same reason.
oh yeah,
What
that and the mentality of the bosses of the studios and stuff.
that
A lot of
gaming
hold
became
on. You know, a lot of them were saying you're no more to the developers. You're no more important than the people who make the microchips for the boards that we put the games on, and they took exception to that.
Yep.
Sorry, Pi, you had something to say? Oh, Warficus?
yeah. Well, what was funny is there was a similar mentality in the original game market where if every game was like the same mediocre like recopy, then people would have no choice in buying games.
Ugh. Yeah, it's not doing too well. So
No.
we're about to see, and a lot of these people, they are getting legit mad at like looking forward to the game or a game, and one of these stupid ass devs decide personal politics spewed all over their social media, and then that taints the game too. And it's not fun to have your escapism tainted beforehand.
Fuck off.
No, not fuck off. Shut your fucking mouth and just stay out of the industry if you can. If you cannot control yourself. Sorry, but no. Like no
Most
one, no
seems to
one, no
think
one
anybody
cares.
who's in the
No one
entertainment
cares.
industry in any way isn't allowed to be a human and have opinions.
No.
No, no, you're not. Shut the fuck up. Be
No, they're
quiet.
not.
Make the fucking entertainment. Dance, monkey, dance. Ooh ee ooh ah, and shut the fuck up. Once you're outside of the industry, feel free to speak all you want. Until then, shut your fucking trap. I just want to play my game, and I don't want it marred by your stupid political bullshit. Just be
You are
quiet.
the worst
Be
type of
quiet.
guy.
I don't care. I don't care. I
No.
am so not interested in
It's the
your
most
political
like the
opinion.
quartering ass bullshit.
I
Like
don't
keep my
care.
politics out of my video games.
I
Rabble,
don't
rabble,
care. No,
rabble.
no, no. Your personal politics out of my video games. I'm fine with politics being in video games, because then you get awesome shit like the Metal Gear Solid series. And people that play that series are smart enough to know that the politics that are inserted in the game aren't the real politics in real life. Because the lowly lowly low 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 or whatever the fuck they're called. Come on, like are you being ridiculous here? Does anyone actually believe this to be any kind of real or
What
a callback?
there was like an old money group that consolidated power after World War II and has used that consolidation of money to develop advanced technology to control human minds through behavior control research and AI. No, 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 I don't believe any
No,
of
no, no,
that.
no. We don't have time to talk about the World Bank or anything like that. All right, we just don't have time. to talk about the damage that the Federal Reserve has done to America and
No,
to
no,
the
no. There
world.
totally isn't a massive, concerted push to use money and capital gained from World War II to control the hearts and minds of the entire world or anything.
Well, look, we
Hearts and
just don't have
minds, kids.
time.
Hearts and minds.
We just don't have time to talk about these rational things, okay?
Listen, the Patriots, they had some good ideas, but in the end, the AI just could not handle it.
You can't handle Raiden, just doing backflips while holding his junk while he's naked.
Have you ever heard the theory that none of Metal Gear's real and it's all a training simulation?
Oh, that makes incredible sense. I
Yeah,
can hear
yeah.
that. Same
So
thing with
the theory goes something like basically Raiden is the like final snake of the program. And the whole thing is it's training Raiden through the experiences of every single snake that ever existed. And that's why like all these games have like weird inconsistencies and like moments where it's like pulling out of the game.
Oh yeah, like when he's talking to the commander or the general or whatever, and they're glitching out like crazy.
Well, that whole mission wasn't even real. It was set up just to create an international crisis that may or may not have even happened.
Yeah.
It should be noted that the snake in that game, there he may not even be real. Like there are things that would lead you to believe he's not even there.
Really?
Yeah.
I haven't heard that theory.
But yeah, my theory on Metal Gear is the whole series is right in within the Patriot system trying to destroy the Patriot system.
Hmm.
And obviously I would need 6 hours to explain everything, so let's not do that.
Is that all you get?
Yeah, that's all I got. I'm out of gas on that.
My issue is Libs of Tik Tok, okay?
Oh
I
God,
can't
this is
stop
great.
thinking
Oh
about
my
it.
god.
She's just like the most like awful, terrible, hateful bitch cunt in the history of time. It's so bad. I just can't stand any amount of existing that she does. Like I have hate. I truly hate so few people in the world. And I think maybe Libs of TikTok is maybe the most, maybe not the most, but she's got to be up. It's just like, how is she anything? How did she get invited to the fucking White House? She's just like a complete awful cunt. How does she have any credibility or fucking clout, even in her own world? Even in the conservative world, she's just so fucking terrible.
So
How
what's
is
that
anybody into this bitch?
so do you know the guy who funds Shapiro? What's his name?
Are you talking
He,
about
the
Jeremy
guy who runs
Boring?
No, the guy who runs the Daily Wire.
Isn't that Jeremy Boring?
No, Boring he's part of that network, but he's separate.
Who
Talking about Steve
runs
Bannon?
the Daily Wire?
Isn't that Steve Bannon?
I don't think it's Bannon. Is it?
I thought so. Yeah, because he's a major player in the Daily Wire and all that stuff. And
Okay. Well, one of the
I
guys
know
that
him
runs
and
the Daily
Shapiro are
Wire,
tight.
you can find his he is donating a lot of the like weird conservative media, what was his name? Eric July. Eric July had some mysterious backers that seemed to point to the Daily Wire guys.
Yeah.
Tim Pool got real close to them. And Libs of TikTok is definitely very, very close to them.
God, Tim Pool sucks so much cock. I fucking hate him so
And
much.
so my theory, all of this alleged, this is completely unproven and probably unprovable. I don't know. is this guy is just paying off conservative media whenever they get to a certain level to toe the line and serve the paleocon business interests rather than a more libertarian bend. Because you'll notice whenever these guys like reach a certain point, they start talking about more the like trans and cultural issues rather than like money or government issues.
Yeah, that's man.
And so my theory is that the guys behind the Daily Wire are paying these guys off to keep people away from the banks that fund them, and just push them to complaining about trans people and gay people all day, which they
Man,
are.
isn't it so fucking the wow? What a great bit! Not played out, not fucking
This
insufferable
is
at
a
all.
genuine belief I hold.
No, I'm talking about the bit of making fun of trans and gay people.
Okay, so it's only
Like
a
the Libs of
conspiracy
TikTok.
theory. It's only a conspiracy theory when it doesn't align to your predisposed notions. I got it.
I don't know if this is. I'm not gonna say yes. This is fact. I believe you. I just also don't feel inclined to be like, oh, conspiracy dwarficus about this.
I mean, this is probably as like big of a conspiracy theory as I've ever talked about. So
I mean, who knows, man? Who knows what's going on out there? I mean,
I
the thing about conspiracy theories is at least half of them are probably true.
yeah.
So
Well, I think all of conservative media is compromised, and I think if you look at the past, of a lot of these people, it's pretty obvious how they are compromised. You'll notice Tim Pool during the Crowder Ben Shapiro thing, like he was sweating after that because he said some things that really seemed to make him side with Crowder. And you notice how Crowder pulling away from all that has been completely blackballed by the entirety of conservative media.
has he?
Yeah.
Well,
I
he
thought
also kind of torched his own bridges, though, and like honest
Well,
to God, I
did
think
you
like 3 years. I think
you,
like 3 years ago, it really like he showed everyone who he really was when
no.
he. Hold on,
Did you
wait,
see?
hold on, wait. After he shit on his wife, he like that video of him shitting on his wife and like kind of being like borderline threatening with her,
Yeah, he gave
and
evidence that that whole thing was set up.
no, that wasn't set up. That was his own video. It was like a long form video of him just being shitty to his wife. And then instead of being there for their birth of their kid, he got some steel fucking bar. He lied about a heart condition and got a steel bar like put in his chest to like help him like I guess look better or be taller or some shit. It
No,
was some weird fucking
no.
surgery.
He had a concave chest.
Well, he
The-
said it was like he said like sometime before that that it was a life-threatening heart condition.
No. He said he had a concave chest and it was pushing on his heart, and he wanted to get it fixed because he was worried about it killing him.
I think that guy is kind of a fraud.
Okay, listen. A lot of that stuff he has directly addressed. Now, I'm not a big Crowder fan. I don't watch his stuff. I think he's cringe as fuck. However, it should be noted that the moment he pulled away from these people who were trying to put him in literal golden handcuffs, uh, like he read out that contract they gave him on like stream. That thing basically said you can't talk about anything we don't want you to talk about. He got blackballed by the whole industry, and you almost never hear about him anymore.
Yeah, true.
And I mean, I think a lot of the opinions about him are probably misinformation by the people that are blackballing him.
I mean, there was that video that leaked of him like verbally abusing his wife. Like
Yeah,
he's
but
not a great guy.
he's addressed that, and I think if I remember correctly, he was being fucked around with at the time, and his wife was, fucking him over. I mean, a man can be angry at his wife.
Yeah, but come on,
You're
like
not
Are we
allowed to
gonna?
use the
gotta,
car.
Yeah, like it was just like there was a lot of shit to unpack from that like little fucking spat that he
Oh,
had. Like,
absolutely.
and
But
she's pregnant as shit, and apparently he was wanting
I guess my problem with all this is I don't think anyone is particularly good, and like, when someone's getting fucked over this hard and then like something comes out and there's like one thing that proves how evil they are, I just think they're probably getting fucked with. Is
Yeah, I
is
mean that makes
I mean,
sense.
is anyone in this fucking industry a good person? Like, can you
No,
point to one person who probably doesn't have massive skeletons in their closet? I could tell
no,
you,
no,
I
sir, I
could tell you
cannot.
one person in the entire history of this industry. His name was Mr. fucking Rogers. Okay? You know what Mr. Rogers did, right?
What did
He
he
had an
do?
interview with like a reporter, right? It never aired because the reporter could not get him to stop asking them questions and like taking an interest in their life. For the rest of his for the rest of that reporter's life, he would receive a yearly Christmas card from Mr. Rogers.
Oh,
Aw.
Yeah, dude was a saint. There there are no other Mr. Rogerses. He was one of a kind.
yeah, he was a legitimately good guy.
But I don't know. I think once you start idolizing anyone in this industry, it becomes so easy to crucify a guy over one tape.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough. I can understand where you're coming from there. But man, fucking Libs of TikTok, bro. I was doing a little extremely last minute research as Warficus was talking. And I have immediately inflamed my anger because what I found is a picture of this bitch cunt smile, grinning, just fucking pleased as punch, holding a newspaper that is about how, as a result of her hateful social media campaign, fucking like gyms and children's hospitals are getting bomb threats. Here she is, fucking full teeth smile. What a fucking cunt. I hate this bitch. I
Yeah,
fucking hate Libs of TikTok.
I'm just saying, like, people need to look at where her money's coming from because I don't believe she's anything legitimate.
She's just being hateful, running these fucking retarded campaigns wherever whoever's motivating her to do it. She's running around being the most insufferable possible because she can, and then her words cause like real violence, and then she's just like tee hee tee hee hee. Oh, look at me! I'm lives of TikTok. Haha, the gays. The gays are grooming the kids. I'm gonna write a children's book where I use candy as a metaphor for children being groomed by gay people. Won't it be cute and funny if I do that? Tee hee, tee hee hee. I
See,
fucking hate Libs of TikTok.
you just make it too innocent. I think like this person is something deeply insidious in the industry, and I don't I don't like I guess I don't like how you downplay it there. Like
I'm not.
this
There's the
person
most.
is a this person is creating a political block of militant fucking I guess trolls that
Yeah, she
are
has like
good.
militant fucking sycophants who are again running around making bomb threats to fucking gyms and
Yeah, yeah,
hospitals.
yeah.
And here's fucking
You know
little
what
Libs of TikTok. Tee hee.
you
Look at
know what
me.
happened like 10 years ago, right? Like
What
there
happened?
was a bunch of like weird leftist influencers that started to, infiltrating like hippie circles and help I guess not create, but like re cause a resurgence of this little group you might have heard of called Antifa, and then there was all this weird journalistic drama, and like the whole of entertainment got taken over, and it's like it just feels like it's happening again. It's
Maybe
just
so.
the other side now.
We get to see the return of Andy and Brandy Tifa
And
live in the
isn't it
studio.
really interesting that all of this shit that keeps happening, where it just keeps going left and right, like the only thing that people seem to be told to care about, and all these weird influencers seem to care about, is social issues, and not the massive amount of money that's being stolen from them every day.
No, not at fucking all, man. That's why I'm so
Where's my
glad that
money?
USAID got fucking defunded. I'm glad that Doge has done what they've done so fucking
Here's some
far.
advice. Here's some advice. Genuine advice for anyone who encounters these people. Just keep asking them, where the fuck is my money going?
Mm-hmm.
Also, tell them to end the Fed.
But yeah,
Pretty much,
sorry.
yeah.
That's my fucking rant on this. Cause fuck Libs of Tik Tok, but really fuck the Daily Wire and these totally not compromised money moving organizations that compromise political movements.
Yeah, it's all fucked, and I hate it. And that's my issue. Libs of TikTok, she's a cunt. And I usually don't use the word cunt. I'm very cautious about using the word cunt. But
Why? It's a great word. Stop being such a fucking pussy.
never has somebody fit the definition of cunt
Don't just
more
say
than
cunt
Libs
in
of
general.
TikTok.
Just don't be a pussy. Just fucking say it.
It's not a nice thing to say about
It's
women,
not
okay?
okay. You
But
just
Libs
who
of
cares?
TikTok is
Just say
not a
cunt.
woman. She's a demon. She's a terrible cunt bitch.
Oh yeah, you call her a fucking demon, but calling her a cunt is a step too far.
No,
Yeah, right?
I've done it like 12 times. Saying specifically for her, it's not a step too far.
Oh, just unshackle yourself from your fucking morals and values, and you'll do a lot better. I swear.
Listen, there are plenty of insults I could use for women. Usually, just I don't need to go to cunt, but it's just the right one for Libs of TikTok, and that's my issue. And Mo, it's time for your issue, my friend.
Issue. All right, here's an issue here for you. You know, I'm so fucking tired of everyone saying that. Well, you have to. All right, this is a PC user, not no necessarily. Well, I guess it can be PC gamer, just PC master race types in general. Okay, I'm sick to death of everyone saying that I have to rely on Windows for everything and there's no alternative. So my issue is over reliance on Windows. All right. I have
Is this a
recently,
PC Master Race issue? I feel like all the PC Master Race guys switched to Linux.
well, yeah, that's actually what I'm about to start getting to here. So what I've done is like a couple of months ago, I bought myself a laptop, right? And I'm starting to make my game and I'm learning to code and I just got a website and I'm about to start building it and relearning HTML and C++ and all that. So blah 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 yada yada. Uh I've the laptop came with Windows 11 and a ton of bloatware where I shit you not, it's a like a 20 or 30 gig or like a I think it might be 100 gig or something hard drive. It's not a huge thing. I don't need a huge hard drive for the laptop, you know, because I've got like 2 or 3 external hard drives. If I'm pressed for space, I'll just use one of those, right? So fast forward. Uh the people fast forward, it took up like 2 or 3 gigs of like a very limited fucking hard drive space. I'm like, dude, what the fuck is this like thing? What's it taking up, right? And I'm just looking at all the bloatware and fucking spyware and all the bullshit. And I said to myself, I need something else, something better. So I got with my buddy Paul, right? He lives down the road from me. He comes over every Sunday to do laundry at my place. And he just brought Linux Mint with him. And he installed Linux Mint on there. We were doing a dual boot drive fucking situation where if I wanted to go into Windows, I can just go to Windows. If I want to go to Linux, I can go to Linux. But I got so used to Linux, and now I'm really, really feeling Mint right now. It's a really great operating system. Or distro if you're a Linux user. Oh, look at me using terminology and all that. I've
I'm
started
so
really,
proud
really
of you.
digging.
I'm so proud. We've come so far from
Oh yeah.
me getting shit on for my fuck Windows rant to this. I'm so happy.
Well, who shit on you and during your
You
fuck
remember
Windows
one of the
rant?
first few episodes I was on? My topics was fucking Linux, and everyone gave me shit for it.
Oh, probably yeah. God, that was such a long time ago.
I mean, if
I
it makes you
know.
feel any better, Mo, my
We've come so
computer
far.
fucking had a goddamn seizure the other day.
Oh, what happened?
It did an update, right? Like it typically does. I let it do its thing. But when it booted back up, Windows was behaving that it wasn't activated at all. It wouldn't let me do
Yeah.
anything.
Every fucking time I have a major update, I have to go. It asks me to re-authenticate Windows, and I say later, and I'm not going to. So I said, "Fuck that shit." And those are other reasons. Since you brought that up, the whole reason why I decided, because this has been a long time coming. Like I was sort of enthusiastic about it, and then I had a Windows update that I pushed far a little bit, and I updated it, and it zapped one of my fucking hard drives, and it was the hard drive that my operating system was on. So I said, "Fuck this, man! I'm
Oh
done
yeah,
with it." I
did you
lost a
know
shit ton of
Windows
data.
owns every file on your computer and reserves the right to delete any of them at any time for any reason?
Yeah, I don't like that. And that's why I don't like Windows 11, because it also has a feature where it takes a snapshot of your browser history and preserves it just in case you ever want to go back to that. And like, I'm not a huge proponent of cloud everything either. I think optional cloud
Oh yeah,
storage is
you
fine, but trying to
every
make it
update,
fucking
every
mandatory,
Windows
but trying
update,
to make it mandatory, it fucking really aggravates the shit out of me. I hate
ev-
that.
every single Windows update, they will was it return on your Windows cloud and not tell you, and take
Yeah,
up
I have to
half
turn it
your
off every
fucking
time.
date, your internet to upload every file on your computer every time it's changed to Microsoft's totally secure and not monitored servers.
Yeah, I fucking really hate that shit. And I don't need like Windows doesn't need to be on my computer. It doesn't need to have this access to my files. You know, it just doesn't need it. Like you don't need to know what I have on my fucking hard drive that I bought. Fuck off and fuck you, okay? And that's why I'm like down with Linux right now, because they don't have that shit. And if there's a distro that actually has stuff like that on there, you just don't either get that distro or figure out a way to turn that specific little update off, because I really don't appreciate being just spied on just for no reason. It's just aggravating. I
We're
don't
all being
need.
spied on for no reason at all times by
Yeah,
everything
I
we
don't ca-
use ever.
I don't, well, yeah, and I don't want to do that at all.
There's no
Like,
escape.
yeah,
There's
yes, there is.
zero escape.
There's easy escape. I go to Linux and I tell Windows to go fuck itself. I just keep this on I keep my Windows fucking computer, but everything else is just Linux based. You know, you might be saying, but Mo, use my phone. Herp-derp-der. I can toss it across the room or put it under a blanket or something. Boom, everything's muffled now. Boom, now I'm not being spied on. Boom, that's all I want. I don't want Windows to have access to my webcam or my microphone when it's not being used, because then they're just recording your fucking conversation, and it's not even for nefarious government Rex 84 stuff. No, it's targeted fucking advertising. It's the reason why at 6 in the morning, when you're trying to fucking get a couple more hours sleep before work, you're getting fucking bombarded with solicitation calls. Yeah, like, dude, why is my shit at 70% and it's still on a charger? Well, you missed fucking 20 calls where they called you multiple fucking times to let you know that you qualify for IRS debt relief, and you don't owe the IRS anything. You know, it's just all bullshit constantly, and I just want to break the fucking chains. And if I'm going to be creative, if I'm going to be, if I'm going to make like real, actual, lasting content, I might as well you jump over to Linux, because they have a better artistic sort of like quote unquote artistic community where
Yeah, real
they're happy to help you.
artistic.
Autistic and artistic, okay? But yeah, it's fucking phenomenal. I switched to Mint on my laptop. Everything runs really, really well. There's no weird slowdowns or anything. There's a couple of bugs that you gotta get used to navigating. Sorry, there's a couple of bugs you gotta get used to navigating at first, but once you figure out how to turn that off or how to manage them, you're doing really, really well, and I appreciate that about the Linux Mint. So yeah, that's my issue is the over reliance on Windows, and then there are ways to break the chains, and it's called Unix, it's called Linux. You know, fucking vote this shit up or thumbs this up or whatever we're calling it.
I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud. Holy
Thank you, thank
shit,
you.
I've been
You guys are
saying this shit for years.
such fucking nerds, such fucking geekoids.
Yeah, I'm
Bro.
sorry, but like I
Oh, I don't
found
want
a
the
better.
government to spy on me. Oh well, too bad. It's
Okay,
happening, no matter
okay,
what
well
you do.
here's the
Yeah,
here's
no,
the
there
kicker
are
about
ways around
Windows
it.
though. It uses most of your computer's potential processing power to spy on you. It takes up massive amounts of network, and every single update makes it less and less optimized.
Yeah, that's another thing. Every time I get a fucking update, man, I have to re-go through fucking everything. Or the reason why I have fucking mic problems now. It used to be just fine, but now my shit just fucking peaks for fucking no reason. I have to manually adjust it. Like Windows hates hardware that isn't Windows sold fucking hardware. And it just fucking drives me insane. And they've done everything they can to make it into a giant piece of shit. Like if you're just watching YouTube for cat videos and stuff, if you're not doing or talking to the grandkids, then Windows will absolutely half the time work fine. Even when you're doing that and you're like, "Oh, grandmama, you got an update." "Oh no, my cat pictures have, are turned into chicks with dicks." Why?
Oh yeah,
This
here's
didn't
the
need to
great thing.
happen.
Here's the great thing about Linux. Because of there is no kernel, it's very, very hard to make viruses for it.
Oh yeah, and even if they do manage to get it, there's so many fucking hoops that only a moron or an absolute noob, like this is the Nigerian fucking prince, fucking send me $10 so I can send you 10,000. Later on level scams. You gotta be that level of stupid to infect your fucking distro with the
There
fucking
is one
virus.
virus. Okay. All right. Here's some actual conspiracy stuff. There is one virus for Linux that can be put on your computer remotely, and there's nothing you can do about it. I think it was the CIA developed it as a cyber weapon, and what it does is it destroys your I think it's your processor and your motherboard, so you can literally not use the computer anymore.
Oh, that really fucking sucks. But
Because
the
what it
whole
does is
reason.
it changes something on your like when you boot up, there's that like bit of code where your hardware like talks to the software and
Yeah,
it
the
boots.
handshake.
Yeah, it basically it destroys that code. It just removes it.
Yeah, that fucking would drive me absolutely insane. Yeah, the whole reason why I even brought this up because right before the show here, I absolutely love Some Ordinary Gamers, Mudahar. And recently, as a couple of days ago, fucking PewDiePie built his first big PC game and gaming rig, right? And
Mm-hmm.
he's decided that he's going to go with fucking Linux. But he didn't go with just any Linux fucking distro. He went with the fucking king. I use Linux, by the way. He uses Arch. And so Arch is
Okay, Arch.
you got to know a couple of things about Linux
No, no,
in
no.
order to
Arch is
use
a fed
Arch. And
op.
it's fucking awesome.
All,
I
all
don't think
fucking
so. I think it's pretty
all
good.
Arch-based distros are a fed op.
Why do you think that?
Because they are pushed by every Fed channel.
Well,
There's a guy called
what do you mean? Like, where did you hear that from?
Okay, I'll have to look into it because I forgot his name. But there's a really popular like tech YouTuber called Mental Outlaw.
Oh, I love his shit.
Yeah, he is a Fed.
He's a fet. Why do you say that?
Um, there have been people that have looked into him, and it's pretty agreed upon in at least the circles I run in that he's a Fed.
All right. Well,
But
I
So
why?
gotta.
I would
I'm
not trust
pressing.
anything he puts out there.
Well, he
It
puts out a lot of accurate shit, though, man. Like
oh
I
yeah,
gotta say
oh yeah.
that.
Well, feds use Linux. Like they do use this stuff. They develop this stuff. It's
Well,
really
yeah,
funny.
true.
It's really funny. Almost everything that is used to get around the federal government, usually started as a federal government project.
Yeah, that's how a lot of shit that the civilian population gets, like fucking silly putty and fucking Velcro.
Like
Those were government funded experiments, right?
right,
And they had practical civilian applications, so they released it to the public. That's kind of how we get a lot of our technology. Like I'm kind of thoroughly convinced most R&D is government people doing like our research and development for like Microsoft, Lockheed Martin, and stuff like that. And like
but
we'll never know the extent of it.
one thing I would never trust that guy to tell you about is what's like a good starter distro or like things like average people should do. Do
Well,
the
it seems
opposite.
that that's sort of the general consensus though with something like with Linux, everyone says just starting out, why don't you go use Linux Mint? I'm on Mint right now. It's fucking awesome. I really, really like it a
Mint's good.
whole lot.
I actually think Mint's good. But people who recommend Arch are fucking with you.
Oh, it's like it's why I never got into using Tor because I'm familiar with Tor. I know how the nodes all work and all that shit. But
Oh, Tor is
that,
how
that
you get tracked using the internet.
oh
Um,
that's I'm thoroughly convinced exactly of that because there's just too much like you have to turn too much off and it doesn't encourage you to use any kind of other operating system. It's based primarily to get elite hacksaws that are using fucking Windows where they
okay,
think they're
okay.
being super
He-
slick and fucking
Here's
cool.
the here's the thing. The Tor network's really good, but you need to be an expert in cybersecurity to use it without getting tracked. Um, the federal government has caught like prolific like hackers and some pedophiles, thank God, um, by get
Silk
by
Road.
no by using their browser size, like the Windows size, to catch them. You can be traced.
Really?
Yeah, you can be traced with your Windows size on the Tor network.
Holy shit. So they have that capability to actually track like what your screen size, I guess
Yeah, well,
based on
because
your resolution or
no,
based
because
on
the way the Tor network works, when you change your Windows size, it tells the website to modify itself based on your Windows size.
Oh, okay. So if you're like watching it sideways on your phone or something, or whatever have you, or you send it to your computer, okay. Yeah, but man, it's that's a lot of fucking botnets and fucking Fed honeypots. Tor is, man. I mean, 5 minutes on /G on technology on fucking 4chan will like tell you everything you need to know about fucking Tor.
Mm-hmm.
Anywho, I'm done with my issue. Anyone else want to go?
And enough of this gay computer shit. It's time for
I'm
pretty
sorry that
office.
you're retarded and you're just too computer stupid to appreciate what we're talking about.
It's time of fuck you. You're a
Speaking
nerd.
speaking of computers, Riley, did you ever get that panel off?
You know he didn't. I've
I
been
know.
fucking screaming at him for 2 months now. Fucking send me pictures and videos or fucking
And I
call
sent the
me.
computer to him. I sent it in working condition, Mo.
He doesn't know how to fucking. All right, dude, bro, do you know how to take off your fucking panel?
Do you know how to take off your pants?
No, this fucking retard mouth breathing window licking dumb fuck doesn't know how to fucking do it. I've been screaming at him for doing it, bro. How do you take off that fucking side panel? Riley, get the fucking computer right now.
No!
No, do it. Do it.
No!
Do it.
We're
Or
doing
I'm not.
Bro, fucking Pink Officer, whatever her fucking name is, too long of a name to remember. It's time for her to do her. She's been fucking sitting in the background as we've all been yelling about fucking feds and fucking Windows, fucking Libs
No,
of Tik Tok.
you're not fucking
Give her
dodging this shit.
time.
Bro, Ray, Gingy, how
What's
do
up?
you fucking open up your goddamn computer?
I'm
take
not.
the 2 fucking back pins off, and then you're supposed to push and slide it.
And it came
That's
off.
fucking literally
There's
it. Did you take
another
the
metal
fucking pins
panel
off,
under
Riley?
the plastic panel that I
Then you
can't
took
get
off the
off.
wrong one, didn't you?
No, I did not. There's
That's
no
the wrong
fucking
side.
way.
That sounds like the wrong side where the motherboard is, Riley. Riley, have you been taking off the wrong fucking panel this entire time?
All right, just gonna pretty optimistic lemonade. What do you got for us today?
Are you fucking kidding me, Riley?
Hold on. Yep. Okay. Go ahead.
So I'm pretty sure everyone's done this before, but saving over your own save file.
Dude.
Like,
fuck.
Add convert to a really early save.
Oh my god. Reloading like a save state that's way back.
You're like, oh my god, I fucked everything up and I have to go back to like the second chapter. And then you have to do it all over again.
Yeah, that shit sucks.
I had this instance back in high school where I was playing Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. That was my entire summer. I 100%.
I love that game.
100%ed it. Got every portal, and then I saved it over with my friend's level 17 profile. Just soul crushing. Just it was done. I had it. It brings me tears this day.
My friend did that to me once. I was playing fucking a Pokemon Light Platinum, which is a ROM hack, and I'd been playing it for like a month. I was like a solid bit through the game, and I let my friend play it, and he fucking saved his save state over my save state, and it was gone forever. It was destroyed. It was ruined. It's fucking. It is the worst to like. Any amount of like save progress lost is enough to just make me like never play a fucking video game again. I'll be having like
the worst thing ever. Okay, this
Sure.
didn't happen to me. Do you guys remember Deep Rock Galactic?
I recall.
Yeah, I love the shit out of that fucking game.
I have a friend who has like who had stuff from launch, like the beta stuff. The way they handled save files, because he didn't play when they did the transition, he lost all of it.
Oh.
He has level 0 characters, and he doesn't want to play Deep Rock anymore.
All that time
fucking
waste.
sucks.
I love Deep Rock though. Fucking awesome game. We should play it sometime.
Yeah, definitely.
I am one of the best gunners ever. I'm not.
That's my class, but you know I am doing driller right now, so
no. I will show you how to play gunner. I will show you how to actually play gunner.
I can gunner pretty well.
Okay,
so
okay. Do you know the movement tech though?
I don't understand what that means.
Okay, then you don't play gunner.
Shut up! I fucking so do. I don't even know what that. I just don't know what that terminology means.
Okay.
It's not like I'm opening the wrong fucking side panel on my computer or anything.
Sounds to me like you're a fucking noob bitch at Deep Rock Galactic to
he's
be.
definitely a noob.
I'm sorry, guy who opens up the wrong panel on his computer says
it
what?
It can't be the wrong fucking side. There's no way.
No. You've been eating your
The other side wouldn't fucking budge at all. This was the only side that would move even a little.
Oh my god, I fucking hate you so goddamn much. You've been wronging on the wrong side. I can't even fucking finish
possible? How did I have an easier time opening the wrong side than the right side?
Okay, Riley, I'm gonna like kick down some free knowledge to you, okay? If the side with the metal panel is the side with the metal panel on the inside, that's where your motherboard goes.
And
that's where you
don't want to fuck with the motherboard.
Yeah. So you opened up the wrong fucking side, Riley. And like
fucking possible.
Okay,
we are never going to let you live this down.
Oh my god,
you know
I fucking hate you so much. I fucking hate you so much. Oh my god. We could have been oh man. Oh, I got a hard out here in about 20 minutes, but I might do that sooner. My head
Okay, let me explain to you this important feature of gunner in Deep Rock. So movement tech.
Well, hold on. We're actually totally stepping all over the guests issue, and I was actually super into that.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Let's pick this up a little later on.
I'll tell you later.
Oh, were you waiting for me?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, yeah, we're waiting to shut up. That's what we're trying to do.
Very intriguing conversation on your side, but I don't have much. That's about it. I mean, alternatively, there could be like Minecraft worlds that just get dropped and you lose everything.
That happened to my brother. He had a Minecraft world literally he put in for over 10 years, and that got corrupted.
Damn, that's fucking brutal.
Oof. See, you gotta back up your saves though.
Well, there's only so much you can do. Like, my dad owns a server, but he updates it to new version. He updated it. This was like back in 2014. He like updated it to a new version, like every other month. So everything I did just got wiped the fuck out. And then there was no point, and I hate Minecraft because, like, what's the point?
What's the point? What's even the point
Right.
of anything?
Actually, one of the few good uses of like cloud backups is game saves. I fucking love Steam's like automatic cloud save system. Fucking saves everything.
Not if
Although
you're
I-
on some server.
Although I do have a Steam Cloud story because I became a little over reliant on Steam Cloud backups, and then I was playing a game. It was some niche RPG, and the cloud save overwrote my local save because I lost the internet and I didn't know, and I lost like 10 hours of progress and never played the game again.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's real ass shit. It's yeah, you never want to play the game again when you lose so much progress. It's like, why would I even
What's the point?
bother at this fucking point?
Pretty much.
But all right, gamers. I think that'll about wrap us up for this here episode of.
Wait, I gotta explain.
No,
movement tech.
we need to have a conversation about you and opening up the wrong
yeah,
no,
No,
we
no.
fucking
No,
don't.
we do.
I
Yeah, we
need
do.
to
Yeah, we
explain
do.
the secret technique of Deep Rock Galactic Gunner real quick, okay? It's important to me.
Okay,
Okay.
then Riley. We take care of that.
No,
Go ahead.
then the show's over. We
Okay.
only have time
No,
for one or the
no,
other.
no,
I don't want to.
no,
I don't
no.
want to step
No, we
on
got
more
both.
kids.
We got both. So what movement tech is in video games is it's a movement technique. So the idea is it's like something you do in a game to like move in a way the game doesn't
Are you
intend.
talking about like circle strafing or something
No,
like that?
no.
Is that what
So
you're
what you
saying?
can do as gunner is to move faster, you can bounce off of enemies. And so what you do is Praetorians and bosses, you can jump on their heads while revved and use this to get over them and kill them almost instantly.
Oh, I just barely promoted on my gunner, by the way.
Okay, so yeah, you don't even know.
Noob.
Noob.
All right, yeah. So we're just going to Riley. Riley, what the hell?
Whatever,
Riley,
man. It's
just be your
the fucking
PC.
fault of
It's your-
Alienware being fucking retarded.
No,
that
the fault
This
is
is for
you.
once.
I
Yeah,
had an
for once
easier
this
time.
is not.
The fact that I had I tried to open both sides, and I had an easier
Yeah,
time
and you failed.
opening the
and-
wrong side. That's retarded. That's a design flaw, not a me flaw.
No, that's a you flaw. For once, this is not Alienware's fault. Okay, this is your fault.
This is fucking Alienware's fault. Why
is
is it
not.
so
It's
fucking
so not.
labyrinthian to open?
Riley, go get the fucking computer. We're going to open this up.
I talked to somebody else about this who knows about computers. I talked to the fucking guy who replaced me at my job about this, and
He is
said,
also retarded. Then he's also retarded.
He said that Alienware does this on fucking purpose, so you have to pay to get it fixed.
So Gingy, was this an issue for you opening up the side panel on this computer?
Before I packed it and sent it to Riley, I literally took that thing apart to make sure that everything was plugged in and it was all snug.
And somehow it got here and the back fan was fucked, so I don't know how well you did.
See, it's somehow my fault now.
Yeah, I don't
Who put in
think
the back fan? Riddle me this. Who put in the back fan? Was it you? I think it was.
And who could get the side panel off?
Not me. Apparently, I can get the wrong side off just fine, but the right side won't do it.
Oh my god. I can't believe this is like I can't believe this moment is happening. This is like
I'm
a
convinced
canon
you guys are
event.
the
Is that the
retards. There's no
vernacular?
fucking
No.
way.
Yeah. What is this? A canon event? Is this what that terminology is called for this instance?
As a canon event, sure.
Yeah. This is definitely like one for the save file, and this is an automatic save game, so you can't overwrite it because you only have the one. It's kind of like Telltale's The Walking Dead. Your choices are now forever etched in stone.
We will never let you live this down. You will never forget.
And we normally forget.
Yeah, you
I
guys
don't know
can
if I
say
can
whatever the
forget
fuck
this
you
one.
want. It's obviously Alienware's fault. I know that I'm not at fault here.
No. This is retard cope. This is what that is right there. This is tard cope.
I've done
That's tard cope.
exactly.
It's
I've
not my
done.
fault. It's the
I've
million-dollar
done
corporation's fault.
exactly what Gingy told me to do. Exactly what everybody told me to do.
I
on
think you
both
did the exact
sides,
opposite
and
of what
only
Gingy
one
said.
side opened. If that's the wrong side, then that's a problem. Not with me. With the fucking computer.
Sounds like you're bad. Babka's bad.
A fucking definite PC skill issue. God damn. You might have to just go to PlayStation, man. You might have to just subsist on there. That might be it. You might have to get another
we
tablet
talked
or
about the
something, man.
PC Master Race today, but you're like the PC like noob race.
I mean, this is Garfield, that Garfield game that you and I were doing videos on, Riley. This is that level of you being bad at
I'm
something.
just gonna start using it without the fan until it sets on fire.
Yeah, but then your house is going to set on fire. Then how's your mom going to sell anything? Because
I'll make sure that I'm like there anytime that it's on.
Yeah, I don't think you can make that guarantee.
Just keep a pusher on hand.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be okay. Everything's fine.
Okay, I've said all I could say.
I hate you all. It's time for plugs. Let's pick up the pace here. Let's get out of here. Kang, we're fine.
Link tr.ee/grimrealm with a working computer.
Wow, great. Genji, where can I find you?
Trying not to stab my left eardrum because shit is still fucked up. Twitch.tv/ppafgingy. Pixels, polygons, and fun when shit cools down for some of our co-hosts, and then we will be back.
Interesting, because you do have co-hosts who are red, but whatever. Anyway, Mo, where do they find you?
Well, you can find me with my side panel off of my computer at twitter.com/MoSide Gaming. I'll even take a picture of that later on here. MoSide Gaming everywhere. Check me out. W.GG's Progobo Diggity. Yay.
Hey Mo,
Yeah.
my side panel is a magnet, so it literally just pops off.
Oh,
yeah,
well,
you see, they make computers that just fucking open. I was an IT guy for 3 years.
That's every single
and
fucking
every
computer ever
I
known to
fucking
man,
make
Riley.
has a fucking little door. You just
Riley.
pull the thing and it comes off. That's
Riley,
it.
dude, there's no computer in the history of computating that you did not, out of the billions of computers that have ever been made, get the one computer that cannot be opened. This is a skill issue.
Then why did a guy with a
there's no
degree
way.
in IT tell me that Alienware makes their computers hard to open?
Because he got his fucking degree from DeVry University. He got his degree from a TV college, Riley.
Honestly, yeah, college, Terry A. Davis had a word for these people. He said they were educated stupid.
Yeah. No, that's
Educated
exactly.
stupid.
Yeah.
Wow.
He also had a lot of things
You're
that
coping,
I can't
and
say
your
on
macros
air.
are bad. So, deal with it.
This is the best episode ever, I fucking swear.
Morphicus, where can they fucking find you?
Hi, I'm Warficus, at True Warficus on X. You can find me every week on Sunday on the Derailed Podcast.
Wow, that's one podcast you show up on every week.
Well, most weeks. I usually show up halfway through after sleeping through most of it.
Understandable. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else?
I'm still working on writing. Life has not been fair to me.
Working on it, it'll be out when it's out.
You'll get the side panel of life off of your metaphorical PC at some point.
What's gonna come out first? Worf's next writing project or Super Killer?
Your side panel. No, wait, just kidding.
Yeah, great.
All right.
Oh no.
All right. I think I did the rule of 3 already, so we're good.
No, you've done a lot more than 3. Pink, do you have anything?
I'm Pretty Officer Pink Lemonade or PO Pink Lemonade. I'm on some social media things, but not really. I'm on podcasts that ask for me. And I ain't got much. That's
Well, I'm glad that you came on tonight.
it. Thank you.
And
To
folks,
be here.
good. And folks, linktr.ee/Riley Cinematic Universe. That's RIELY Cinematic Universe. Podcasts, YouTube channels, all sorts of stuff. Particular plug to my live podcasts. Thursdays at 7 p.m. Eastern on the Riley and Friends YouTube channel. You can catch the Death Stream, where me and Brad the Bad 101 talk about politics and current events and have a good time. And for now, maybe eventually, and the time slot's gonna change a bit. Listen, the trans fat experience, it's coming. It's gonna happen at some point, at some time. It's in the
Just
air,
like the side panel.
just like the side panel, except Demi Gloom's like got some shit going on, but we're gonna be back probably next week. But I don't want to say that for sure because I said for sure we were gonna be back 2 weeks ago, and then I said for sure we were gonna be back last week. So who really knows? But we should be back. Folks, thank you for that's on the Demi Gloom YouTube channel, by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that part. And folks, thank you for listening to the Issue Crew. Don't forget to leave a voicemail at 727-487-1137 or email us at theissuecrew@gmail.com. I hope it's the Issue Crew and not Issue Crew. I'm pretty sure it's the Issue Crew. Whatever's in the description for the email. I don't want to look right now. But the voicemail number is again 727-487-1137. And you can, and most of all, you gotta vote. You gotta get out there and vote. Go to the description.
To the
There's a straw
polls?
poll there. They go to the polls. Pokemon go to the polls down in the description. And vote for whose issue was the best. Like me, my issue you should vote for. Thanks for listening, everybody. My issue was Libs of Tik Tok.
That's a real Reddit cred there. My issue was Overreliance on Windows.
My
My
issue is
issue-
competitive Call of Duty.
Mine
My-
similar to sorry, Pink.
My issue is saving over your own save file.
My issue is saving private. I mean, mine was hacking in video games.
Mine similar to what's on Briley's hands after he got done with that side panel, Blisters.
Pink, did you say yours? Yeah, you did. You did. Okay, I think everybody said it. All right. I do love how Worf got interrupted. So after the person who interrupted Worf, everybody waited for Worf to go, and then Worf didn't go. So somebody else picked it up, and then there was another interruption because everybody was waiting for Worf, and it was all like awkward. But folks, thanks for listening. We'll see you next week. Bye.
Good
Bye.
saying, everybody.
Fuck you all.